children today will be the first generation that will live shorter lives than their parents. 95% of all American within 2 decades will either be overweight or obese. In 2050, 1 out of every 3 Americans will have diabetes. And to let you know, the sugar industry is about making money, not keeping us healthy. And the reason why I chose this topic is my mother is a diabetic, and she has 2 sisters and 4 brothers. All of them are diabetics except for one. So when I went in to see my endocrinologist, I was right on the cusp of having diabetes. And so with that, and my husband doing this new diet, made me really start looking and doing some research on sugar. And I don't think we all realize how much sugar is in everything that we eat. And so I wanted to just kind of share. We take it lightly, right? You think, okay, well, I'm just going to have that cookie. I mean, how many of us have gone to the market and we see Girl Scouts are selling Girl Scout cookies, which I love, which are so yummy, but they're tons of sugar. And we don't take it as important as a caution. And for me, when I saw my doctor and she was talking to me about how bad sugar is, I realized I got to be my own advocate. I got to take care of myself, or I could really be putting my health in danger. So that's why I'm calling it the yummy poison, because who doesn't like to eat sugar? We all love it, right? Me included. So I started thinking, what could I do to start changing the things that I want to do differently, and that's taking care of my health. And so I started doing some research, and I found a website that's called Pop Sugar Fitness, and it gives lots of recipes, it gives good exercises that you could do, workout regimens that you can do, and so I just wanted to share that with you. So the first thing is we should all start our morning with protein. And as you want to start off, you want to get your body going, saying, okay, body, wake up. We all come here really early and get up early, some of us 5:15 to get up and get ready. We want to start with some protein to get your body moving, saying, okay, body, wake up. It's time for us to start burning fuel and start our day off right. I also thought keeping a food log. I used to always think that we ate really great. And as I started writing things down, I noticed, I'm not really eating that great. You know, you think, I'm just going to have this little snack here. I work in an office where we have tons of vendors that will always bring in treats, whether it's donuts or breakfast burritos or cookies. There's all sorts of junky stuff that we shouldn't be eating, things that were loaded with sugar. So I thought, okay, I'm going to start writing that down, and then start choosing smarter, making better choices. Isn't it easier to eat something healthier? Not really, right? It's easier to go grab a bag of chips or a bag of cookies from the vending machine, because making smarter choices requires taking some time and planning, making thoughtful choices. So I travel a lot. My territory is LA. And I went to Trader Joe's, and I have these little bag of nuts that I keep that are unsalted. No M&Ms in them or anything like that, but it's like cranberries and nuts. So it's like, okay, I'm making sure that in case I get hungry, I don't want to drive through Taco Bell. I want to make sure I have something to kind of hold me over. One of the other things that we stopped is soda. We used to drink a lot of soda. I, for one, used to drink Diet Coke, and I thought, hey, that's great because it's diet, right? But it's worse for you actually than drinking a regular soda. So we stopped doing that, and I started drinking iced tea. And I used to put Sweet and Low in it, which is probably just as bad as having a Diet Coke. So trying now to just drink either water or just unsweetened tea. So it's really also knowing about all the hidden sugars that are in our food that we don't even realize are in there. So making sure that you're conscious of that. Also, cut back slowly. Don't say, okay, I'm never going to have sugar. Okay, this is it. I mean, for me, I had to kind of just take my time and not have any sugar. And I found that it was easier, because for the first couple of days, I thought, okay, well, let me just do this a little bit at a time. Let me just get through today. Because if you think I'm never going to have sugar for the rest of my life, that would be overwhelming. I would quit before I even got through the first week. So really being careful about taking your time and just easing into it. You want to stay for the long haul. You want to, it's really a marathon, not a race. Also, opting for better choices, whole grains, fresh fruits, vegetables, and then also making sure that you read the labels. Things that you think are healthy really aren't. There's tons of added sugar, like I said, almost in everything that we eat. And in talking with Florence, not that I want to give Florence a plug, but she really helped me and my husband understand how much added sugar is in things and how there's so many other choices that you can have. Also, analyzing your grocery list. How many of us have gone to Costco? I try not to even go to Costco on the weekends anymore because there's always the people, oh, try this, and you end up buying a bag of fried wontons that you can just put in oil or you can heat up in the microwave. And because you think you tried them, oh, I really like that. So really sticking to your list and not getting caught up in the samples and, oh, I'd like that, I'm going to try it. And removing temptation. I'm trying not to drink right now because of sugar, but we all love chips and salsas, like one of my favorite things. Pizza, In-N-Out, of course, we all want to have those kinds of things. So I would just say, be careful about that. Stick it out. Don't think, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this for 6 weeks. Really, just try it for 3 weeks, and then your body will get used to it. Drinking lots of water, as I mentioned, spicing up your food makes a difference. Don't ever go hungry. Don't use artificial sweeteners. There's lots of other options, and making sure that you exercise every day. So think about that. I hope that you will listen to what I'm saying and apply it to your life. So thank you.